Maxim's first India cover girl, and our relationship has been amazing since then. The next three, as you saw, were the Hot Hundreds. It feels great to be the only woman in the world to have ever topped Maxim Hot 100 thrice. And I do think that when we come together, we create something which is classy and sexy at the same time, and which is what the embodiment of the modern Indian woman is, whose sex appeal is not obvious, it's understated, it's subtle, and is fearless. I think the modern Indian woman definitely is fearless. First of all, the word icon is, it's a very tricky word. An icon is someone who is legendary despite of successes or failures. I don't think I've reached that yet. I definitely would like to reach a point where I leave a legacy behind for my children, for my country. I want to have a footprint across the world which shows the world that what we stand for as talent, what we stand for as the Indian film industry. I don't want to be known as a spoof of Hollywood. I don't think that's what we are. So my plowing the ground right now is trying to break the stereotype of what people think Indian talent is, which hence my decisions of doing the movie that I've done and the TV show that I've done. So I think iconic is something that is not a me too. And I'm definitely not a me too. I have never wanted to grow up and be like someone else. Of course, you admire qualities about people, and I've had many public people that I have admired. I imbibed their best qualities and made a unique me. And so when people look up to me as well and other people, that is completely fine to do, but you have to find what is most unique about yourself and what is the best version of you. That's when you become an icon. I truly am a believer of the fact कि अगर हाथ बढ़ा के कोई खड़ा हो जाए और बोले लाओ जी मुझे सक्सेस दे दो, वो थोड़ी ना मिलेगी. You have to work really hard. There's no free lunch in the world. And I'm willing to sacrifice my sleep. I'm willing to sacrifice food. I'm willing to sacrifice quality of life, if that's what you want to call it. And to be able to achieve, to be an achiever. Because to be an achiever, you have to let go of some things. I make it a point that I fly my family wherever I am, I fly my friends wherever I am, I fly my cook wherever I am, because I need my Hindi, I need my dal chawal at night, it's very important.
Wow.
So मेरी cook तो मेरी सबसे important बंदी है जो मेरे साथ जाती है. But besides that, I think, when you want global domination, you have to pay for price for it. I don't think कि एक film करने से Hollywood is done. I don't think so. My show has had just one season. I mean, yes, my television show, I'll take credit for it because it's done tremendously well. It's very, very successful. We've gone to about 210 territories around the world, dubbed in about 56 languages already. Like, I was just in France to launch it. We've gone to Spain, we've gone to UK, we've gone to Chile, Peru, Japan, so many amazing countries. And I hear myself speaking all those languages because I'm dubbed in them. And the show is tremendously doing well. So yes, that I will definitely take credit for. But my film career in America hasn't even started yet. I mean, so there's no point of me harping on about the fact just because I've signed a movie. That doesn't make someone a star. I'm sorry. So I'm going to wait till my film comes out and then you all decide how that does. But yes, I have had an amazing acceptance in America. People have been incredibly welcoming to me, whether it's been the film industry, whether it's been the press, the media, the audience. Every airport I go to, that's the only place I get to go outside set is an airport. So mera exposure to the world is just airports. Every airport I go to, I get so many people calling me Alex and loving the show and speaking to me no matter which country I go to. So it's been an incredible experience, but I would say it's just the beginning. Everything that has happened to me, whether it was Maxim Hot 100 thrice or the Time magazine, the Time cover, or my show doing what it has done, all of it is just about, I truly believe this, 1 or maybe 2% of what respect Indian actors deserve in the world, I think. We've always been boxed into a certain box कि हम यही कर सकते हैं, but we are worth so much more. So I want to be able to open up gateways by plowing the world for Indian talent to get opportunities coming there, and I hope they are even more successful than me. But it's going to take time. So I'm not someone who's ever planned my career, really. I'm very instinctive. I consider myself an artist, not an actor. So whenever opportunities come my way, मैं कर लेती हूँ क्योंकि मुझे अच्छा लगता है या नहीं, और या मैं नहीं करती हूँ. So I don't know what is next. I know it'll be something within creativity. I did Etraz and I did Saat Khoon Maaf, and I really enjoy playing villain characters. And Baywatch was, that's the reason why it is so much fun, is because it's a comedy. So basically it is Victoria against all 6 of the lifeguards. So the lifeguards have to try and, I can't tell you the premise of the story, but the lifeguards have to protect themselves and the beach against Victoria, who wants to destroy them. So the entire film is about how that happens, and of course the relationships between the two. So it's a comedy movie, it's not a drama, and obviously with Zach and Dwayne, it'll be hilarious. It's a very, very funny movie. It's going to be a major, I think so, it'll be a major summer blockbuster next year. You all must keep May 19th marked, because first of all, we've all loved Baywatch growing up, especially in India. And second of all, I'm very mean in the film. I'm very mean in the film. And I don't think Dwayne has ever had somebody be so patronizing and mean to him. I mean, that's what he told me. So he does, usko samajh mein nahi aata because he can't punch me, he can't crush me. He doesn't know what to do when I'm mean to him. So it's to, in fact, the whole lifeguard squad. So it was a great experience, so much fun, especially because I could, Seth Gordon, who's the director, he had made Horrible Bosses. So he has a great sense of comedy as well. So we did a lot of improv, we did a lot of, figuring out things to say, jokes on set. It was a very collaborative film. We finished shooting the entire film in just about 65 days. So it was great fun, and I'm really, really looking forward to how people will react to Victoria, especially because my debut for the rest of the world, besides Hindi films, is going to be a negative character. And I'm taking on Dwayne and Zach, who are like the people's champions. So I don't know, America might not like me very much. I can't do a Hindi film till my season 2 finishes for Quantico, so I have the luxury of time. कि मैं time लेकर, इसीलिए मैं actually Bombay इतना वक्त मैंने बताया, because I've been meeting a lot of filmmakers. The problem is that I have only a certain chunk of time for next year, and I've heard so many interesting scripts, I don't know how to pick right now. So I'm at that point where I am being greedy. There are some incredible films that are being made in Hindi films right now, and over the last actually 2 weeks, I've met some amazing filmmakers. मेरा मन करता है ये भी करूँ, ये भी करूँ, ये भी करूँ. But जैसे मेरे को आदत है ना 4 films at least a year करने की. So suddenly now I've been reduced to 1 or 2. I feel it's not fair. So I'm taking my time to figure out which film. I have time because I can't start shooting before March. So I'll decide in the next few months, I guess. Well, I really believe that stardom should not be announced. Stardom needs to be discovered. And to me, it's just amazing when, through me, like it's happened to me so many times that fans of the show write to me, whether it's on Twitter or to ABC, जहाँ वो लिखेंगे कि, oh, I watched my first Hindi film. I went to Netflix and I watched Priyanka's, say, Fashion or Dostana or Dawn or whatever. And it's so amazing to me that people are discovering my Hindi films and my body of work through my show. People जिन्होंने कभी हिंदी फिल्मों को जाना भी नहीं होगा, तो मेरे लिए and वहाँ पे for the rest of the world वो जान रहे हैं कि what Indian actors are capable of. कि we don't only have to be, the stereotype of Indian characters that we are made to play with accents like this where nobody talks like that. Why are we always made to talk like that? We don't. Modern India doesn't. English is almost our second language if our parents choose to put us into an English medium school. So those are the stereotypes I try and break. So it's amazing to me, this cultural exchange that is happening via me. It's really great to see that. I get so many, especially young girls for some reason, love Hindi films, who come up to me and say, oh, we watched our first Hindi film and, I want to, and they'll do dub smashes for me of my lines and send it to me. And it's a lot of fun, and it's really, really amazing when that happens. But of course, having I've been a public person since I was 17 years old. I'm used to getting attention. I mean, that's my normal. I'm not used to, and the Indian diaspora for Hindi films is all over the world. So wherever we go, we are used to getting love and affection. But this is in another way altogether, where it's almost like, it's fun that I'm being discovered and I don't have to introduce myself. I don't think the Indian audience needs to be reminded कि आओ मुझे देखो. अगर उनको प्यार है, देखना चाहेंगे देख लेंगे, नहीं देखना चाहेंगे नहीं देखेंगे. आप किसी को फोर्स नहीं कर सकते आओ फिल्म देखने के लिए. हमारी ऑडियंस बहुत स्मार्ट है. तो मैं बिल्कुल ऐसा नहीं सोचती हूँ कि ओ शिट अगर मुझे लोग देखेंगे नहीं तो भूल जाएंगे. आई एम नॉट अ वेरी इनसिक्योर पर्सन इन लाइफ इन जनरल. मुझे अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट मिला, वक्त मिला तो करूँगी, नहीं मिला तो मुझे बिलीव नहीं है कि आई हैव टू डू अ फिल्म बिकॉज मुझे दिखाई देना चाहिए. नॉट एट ऑल. मेरा शो हर सैटरडे आप लोगों के बेडरूम्स में आता है, आपके घर पे आता है, विथ क्वांटिको ऑन इन इंडिया. My film Baywatch will have a very big Indian release. I intend on getting the entire cast here. We are doing a worldwide press junket. So I don't think it works like that. Today entertainment has become very global. आप भी तो अपने घर पे बैठ के Game of Thrones देखते होंगे. So I don't think people think like that anymore. And I love Hindi films. I'm an Indian actor before I'm anything else. I say that no matter where in the world I go. जो भी मैंने सीखा है, जो भी मैं हूँ आज हिंदी फिल्मों की वजह से हूँ, और वो मेरा ट्रेनिंग ग्राउंड रहा है. सो जब तक ऑडियंस मुझे देखना पसंद करेगी मैं फिल्में करती रहूँगी, नहीं देखना पसंद करेगी खुद पता चल जाएगा. Baywatch is a rated R movie. It is a comedy on, which is like that. Which is, I mean, common news because Dwayne keeps writing that on every post about Baywatch that he makes. But I don't know, apparently the conversations are going in a really great way. It is a certification board and hopefully we'll get certified. I hope that happens. The pay disparity is not just in the film industry. It is a disparity of genders in society in general. So the day a woman's film grosses as much as a male actor's film, we'll get paid that much. But for that, we need the audience to go watch those films. So people need to get the gender disparity out of their heads, support female actors and say we're going to watch cinema because it's a good film, not because it has a female or a male lead. So we're in the business of entertainment. Obviously business is about demand and supply, right? So when people go watch a film and our films gross as much, which now started happening. I mean, our films are touching 100 crores and there's so much money that is being made on female-led films. Hopefully the more that'll happen, the more we'll be able to turn around and say this is our right. Otherwise it's unfair for the pressure to be on a female saying that, oh, your film has never reached those numbers because you're not watching it as much. So I think it's a vicious circle which is working towards a better place. It's going towards a better place. Like you said, Scarlett's on the list. Our Hindi films have touched about 100 crores with leading female actors. So hopefully we'll get there. But you know, the conversations and the battle needs to continue. And we need men standing up for feminism. That's important.